On page 82 of the March 2012 issue of Atlantic Monthly magazine, Christopher Hitchens said Hitler was a Catholic. He presented no evidence to support that claim. There is no reason to believe that Hitler in adulthood considered himself a Christian of any kind. Even Steven Pinker, a prominent Harvard psychology professor who was not the least bit religious, concedes on page 154 of his book, The Blank Slate, that Hitler disliked Christianity. Just look at the critically acclaimed two-volume biography of Hitler that was written by a prominent history professor named Ian Kershaw. That's spelled Kershaw, in case you want to look up that book in the card catalog of your local library. Kershaw's biography of Hitler says nothing about Hitler going to church or going to confession or having any kind of religious life. Surely he would have mentioned something about Hitler's religious life if he had had one. The first volume of Kershaw's biography of Hitler was published in 1998 and the second volume in 2000, so Hitchens could have consulted them to get the facts about Hitler's life if he had wanted to, but obviously he was not interested in the facts. And to top it all off, look at what John Cornwell says in his book, Hitler's Pope. Cornwell spends the whole book throwing mud at Pope Pius XII, very unfairly in my opinion, but even Cornwell admits on page 116 that in 1930 the Vatican's official newspaper declared that Catholics were not allowed to belong to the Nazi Party. So if Hitler was a Catholic, as Hitchens claims, why did he not quit the Nazi Party in 1930? On pages 126 and 127 of Hitler's Pope, Cornwell admits that in 1932 the Catholic bishops of Germany issued a declaration repeating what the Vatican newspaper had said in 1930, that Catholics were not allowed to belong to the Nazi Party. Once again, that did not cause Hitler to quit the Nazi Party. If he was a Catholic, as Hitchens claims, why did he not do that? Then on pages 146 and 147 of the book Hitler's Pope, Cornwell admits that in June 1933, a rally of Catholic apprentices in Munich drew 25,000 participants, but it was broken up by Nazi thugs who beat up the Catholics and chased them off the streets. If Hitler was a Catholic, as Hitchens claims, why did he let his followers do that? Anyone can see what is going on here. Hitchens simply ignored the facts. Truth meant nothing to him. Let's also look at what Saul Friedlander says. He's a history professor at UCLA who is considered one of the world's leading experts on the Holocaust, and he won a Pulitzer Prize years ago for a massive book about the Holocaust called The Years of Extermination, Nazi Germany and the Jews, 1939 to 1945. Friedlander talks about Christianity and Nazism on page 55 of that book, and again on page 203, and he says Hitler and the other high-ranking Nazis detested Christianity. And look at the fact that Hitler had 2,762 German clergymen and nuns arrested and imprisoned in the Dachau concentration camp. A third of them died there. You can read about this in an article written by the famous historian Istvan Diak in the November 5, 2001 issue of New Republic magazine, one of the most highly respected magazines in the United States. If Hitler was a Catholic, as Hitchens claims, why did he arrest all those clergymen and nuns and kill so many of them? The answer is obvious. Hitler was not a Catholic, nor a Christian of any kind. Hitchens simply loved telling lies.